You're talking about AFO.
I'm talking about AFO. So Hashem says to Adam and Eve, right? He says AFO. Now Hashem probably had a GPS system. Being an omniscient being, Hashem knew where these people were. So the fact that they were hiding wasn't really something that Hashem was concerned about finding them or not. So why would Hashem say AFO? So let's assume that that was a rhetorical question. And that Hashem wasn't asking them to say, oh, we're over here. Because he already knew that. Hashem was asking them, since they had just ingested from the fruit of the tree of all knowledge of good and evil, where are you? Where are you in relation to the world that has now changed forever? Because now you have the knowledge of all things of good and evil. Where are you in relation to being in that world? Where are you in relation to now doing that which is required to return to paradise? Because now you know that you're in the world. It's no longer you have to listen to anything that I tell you to do, because you have free will. And now you're conscious of your consciousness, and it's disturbing, and it's a different world. And I'll be here. And now it is the struggle of doing what it was when I created all of this, when I shattered the worlds into many worlds, when I had the shards that the Kabbalah talks about, and created a place where I did not exist. And your role as my partner is to bring me into this world. And you now have choice. And not only that, you have a choice that you now know that you have. You have a tremendous amount of power. You have the knowledge of all things good and evil. Where are you? AFO. AFO. Where are we? Where are we in the collective construction of our societies, of our egalitarianism, of our mortality, of our consideration of respect for each other, as in Leviticus? How do we treat each other? How do we treat ourselves? How do we sustain? As this stuff heats up, because there's a forcing function. And if we don't get it right, the sea levels rise. If we don't get it right, the little bubbles in your Coca-Cola start coming out of the ocean. And then we look kind of like Venus if we don't get it right. So there's forcing functions. We could kind of play and pretend and all of that. But we're getting kind of to the edges of things where we actually, arguably, are forcing ourselves to look at how to collaborate. So the question is, AFO, where are we? And that's why people are here. Because we're all figuring out where we are.